Hello. Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be sharing some research that we've been doing on the topic of leadership self-efficacy. I just chose this spot because it's a bit of a favourite of mine and the sky behind me works reasonably well as a whiteboard. So I'm here with the dogs and I'm just going to talk very briefly about the work that we've been doing. So self-efficacy was an idea developed by Albert Bandura, and it's been extremely influential in social psychology. Self-efficacy is the belief that you can successfully execute the behaviors required to bring about an outcome. It can be quite accurately measured, and it tends to relate to specific domains like self-efficacy in learning statistics or running a marathon. People who score highly in self-efficacy tend to be more willing to accept a challenge and also more likely to persist in the face of setbacks. So it's a positive thing, and people who score highly in self-efficacy do often tend to bring about better results and get better outcomes. Leadership self-efficacy is a bit more complex than other types, and it's just because there are so many different definitions of what leadership is. So for the purposes of this study, we've used a fairly narrow definition, which is the belief that you can effectively lead and motivate a team. And we've used a 21 question instrument. It's been well validated by Bobbio and Manganelli, and it's a good little tool. It again sort of finds the balance in terms of giving us plenty of data, but not being too long for people to fill out. The way the study worked was that 62 people agreed to take part. They responded to the survey. They then did a 4-day level 7 strategic leadership program and then completed the survey again after the course. So we were then able to compare the results and the scores. We found the averages, and the results were really interesting. So what we found was that there was a significant difference in people's leadership self-efficacy after undertaking the course. And I'm just going to put the numbers just there for anybody who's got an interest in statistics. So the numbers were quite compelling, and then we broke it down by question, and we could see that for 19 of the 21 questions, people's leadership self-efficacy was significantly higher after the course than before. One quite interesting finding from the statistics was that gender didn't make a difference to people's scores. We'd hypothesized that male participants' leadership self-efficacy might be higher than female participants just based on other studies in this area, but that wasn't the case in this study. So gender didn't play a role in people's results and scores around their leadership self-efficacy. So, in summary, only a small study of 62 participants, but what it showed for the people who took part, that undertaking that 4-day leadership development course did have a positive and significant impact on their leadership self-efficacy, their own beliefs about their ability to lead and motivate a team. There we go, just a brief summary of the research we've been doing, and there's a bit more to follow, but hope that's been an interesting 3 or 4 minutes. Thank you very much.